Jeremy Dickey will do a max performance climb in sequence 3.
Confirm you're already to direct Albany. We were just correcting your course. You appear to be 10 degrees to the left.
On behalf of Georgia Southern University's faculty, staff, students, administrators, and especially our class of 2013, I welcome you to the 22nd Annual Fall Commencement Ceremony. It is a momentous occasion for Georgia Southern, as well as for all of you. Nearly 1,600 candidates will receive diplomas today for baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees awarded by our 8 colleges. Before I introduce the president, I would like to draw your attention to the members of the platform party who are listed on page 14 of the commencement program. Presiding at our commencement exercises will be the president of Georgia Southern University, Dr. Brooks Keel. Please join me in welcoming President Keel.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. Welcome to our Fall 2013 Commencement Ceremony. Greetings, graduates. I extend to you my personal congratulations on your academic success. I'd like to pay special tribute to our faculty, who are collectively the heart of this university and who are individually mentors of these graduates. Each graduate will have his or her own special story about a professor whose inspiration and interest influenced that student's success, not only in college, but also in ways that will be appreciated even more as the future unfolds. Caring faculty committed to the success of students is the hallmark of Georgia Southern University. Will the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise to the graduates as they applaud these men and women who have taught you so well. Please be seated. Our meditation this morning will be presented by Dr. B. Mitchell.
The meditation is from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's American Dream speech, 1961. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. As long as there is poverty in the world, no man can be totally rich even if he has $1 million. As long as diseases are rampant, Millions of people cannot expect to live more than 20 to 30 years. No man can be totally healthy, even if he just got a clean bill of health from the finest clinic in America. Strangely enough, I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. You can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. This is the way the world is made. I didn't make it that way. This is the interrelated structure of reality. John Donne caught it a few centuries ago and would cry out, "No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never sent to know for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee." We are to realize the American dream. We must cultivate this world.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Anderson, Dean of the College of Business, and I'm here to introduce our commencement speaker. Our commencement speaker is no stranger to George Southern, having visited our beautiful campus at least 24 times. He's not an alumnus, but he is the proud father of 3 children who attended our university. One of them will graduate this May. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce Jack Jennings, an executive with extensive experience in the insurance industry. Jack's expertise runs the gamut in the insurance business. He's focused on management, professional liability insurance programs. However, he has significant experience in alternative risk finance, complex casualty, property, international, political credit risk insurance programs, and employee benefits. Jack is the executive vice president of Willis North America, the 3rd largest insurance broker in the world. He oversees our risk management practice group, which partners with corporations to design, negotiate, and service customized insurance programs. He's a graduate of St. John's University, School of Risk Management, where he earned his Bachelor of Business Administration degree in insurance and a Master's of Business Administration degree in insurance and risk management. His love for his alma mater is evident. Jack was a member of the first board of overseers of St. John's University of Risk Management. At one time, he was president of its alumni association, and now serves on the school's executive advisory council. He has other interests as well. He's involved in the academic world regarding the issue of risk management. He chairs the board of trustees of an independent nonprofit in New Jersey that serves children with emotional and behavioral needs. I'm pleased to introduce a man who's watched our campus grow over the years and could not be prouder of its success. Please join me in welcoming
Graduates, families, and educators from Georgia Southern. So I look out at what I've been told is the millennial generation. Born in the last 20 years of the last century, the entitlement generation. Self-centered, slacktivity. Well, you're good at gaming, I understand. Some say that you think you've arrived before you got here. And I look up on the sides of this arena and I see a lot of parents smirking and smiling and nodding their heads. Why are you doing that? You made them this way. He made them this way. And my generation, well, we may have the last laugh. You know, sure, we had our chance, and we did some impressive things, but we've also screwed up the world in many respects. Today is a major milestone in the process of our handing the keys over to you. And by the way, more seriously, don't you resent being lumped into a group called millennials? You're individuals. You have different interests, different styles, and that is apparent now and will continue to be so. I'm a Georgia Southern parent 3 times over and a big fan of this place. My youngest, Rachel, will graduate in May, and 2 of my 3 sons have Georgia Southern roots. Patrick is now employed at Willis in Atlanta, insurance brokerage firm, and Chad serves in the U.S. Army, just returned from Afghanistan. And my other son, Brandon, who's going to Afghanistan in January, he's the only one of my children who is not better do it ourselves. I think time will ultimately settle that debate. Time will definitely settle that debate. I'm a believer in handing the keys over to you. And it's not just idle thoughts that I'm sharing. I have a horse in the race, me. Whether it's national security, social security, medicine, I plan on being around for a while longer, and I need to count on you guys. And forgive us for trying to hold on. You know, a big part of that is a subconscious refusal to submit to our own mortality. It's just part of being a human being. And part of it is love for you, because we want to save you from the mistakes that you'll make, but we can't do that. As much as we love you, we can't be the sole source of your learning and your growth, and that's one of the reasons we enlisted the help of this place. 100,000 years ago, Homo sapiens were living on the earth. The adjective sapiens means intelligent. So neither your generation or mine is the first to be further ahead than the prior to advance the world. The Homo sapiens of 100,000 years ago, they were rocking the world. They had the latest. They had harpoons, spears, fish hooks, even sewing needles. And they were shaking things up for the better in their time, moving far beyond their predecessors. Today, look at what we have. We drive affordable cars that have direct injection engines for efficiency and turbochargers for fun. We enjoy medical advances that allow many people to live beyond 100 years. Look at this country. People considered poor in this country have cars, air conditioning, and cell phones. Many of them, most of them. And Earth's bounty continues to surprise. Just in the last couple of weeks, the discovery was publicized that there is 100 times more water submerged under continental shelves than humans have extracted from the Earth since 1900. We have fracking, shale oil, the list goes on and on, moves forward. What accounts for the advances from 100,000 years ago until today? Esteemed economist Thomas Sowell points out that cavemen had the same resources at their disposal that we have. But what's the difference? The difference is knowledge. Humankind has improved through knowledge. Collectively, we figured out how to improve our lives. And note that most of these advances flourished in conditions of market-based economies where private property rights and other human rights are respected. Cultures of enterprise. Worth remembering. Our working in banks, distribution facilities, hospitals, and other settings contributes to the increasing aggregate wellness. It's noble and it's necessary. Most of the time we forget the connectedness of the tasks that will perform for the overall good, but let's remember sometimes too. The aggregate effect of your specializations and exchanges does nothing less than save us all from starvation and death. So remember the childhood temper tantrums, pre-adolescent sassing, the teenage sneaking around. Well, we have some payback awaiting you. Maybe a couple of half-finished wars, bloated government bureaucracy. You'll do okay. So, yesterday when I picked up my rental car, the young man who was serving me told told me he was a Georgia Southern graduate and that at his 2009 graduation, he remembers the speech for one thing. The speaker said that you will remember nothing from this speech, and that's the only thing that he remembers.
Too funny.
Okay, I understand. A lot of emotions and agendas and tiredness from last night. I understand that, but let's try to have maybe just a couple things worth remembering. I'm going to give it a shot now, and I'm going to enlist the help of others. I'm going to cite thoughts of others. So, graduates, you'll remember this university and its hub, Sweetheart Circle, correct? You'll remember that. The arbor of that landmark is the easy way to remember this Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time, today. And while we're contemplating 20-year intervals, let's consult American author, adventurer, and humorist Mark Twain, who said, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow line, sail away from the safe harbor, catch a trade wind in your sails, explore, dream, discover. I think appropriate today. But alas, life isn't always a storybook sailing to the sunset. What can I offer to address the grind that precedes accomplishment? How about what Spanish-Jewish philosopher Maimonides said in the 1100s? Teach your tongue to say, I do not know, and you will progress. Or the Japanese proverb, fall 7 times and get up 8. In my words, never peak. Never do what millennials are wrongly accused of. Never believe you've arrived. All of us have examples of people we believe who believe they have arrived. Maybe it was the most popular classmate in the 6th grade or the star athlete in high school who believed that they'd arrived and thus they stopped growing. They're at the back of life's pack now. And those who believe the best is ahead are at the front of the pack. You guys are at the front of the pack. Look at what you've accomplished. A marathon finish, but more running to come. And parents, this is for us, parents, friends, educators. The words of American icon Booker T. Washington, I think apply to us today. Few things can help an individual more than to place responsibility on him and let him know that you trust him. Good luck presents itself to all people in roughly equal measure, I believe. But not all are equally prepared to take advantage of that good luck. Through the love and nurturing of your families, the job well done by Georgia Southern University, and the marathon of self-improvement and maturation that you guys have just completed. Sitting before me are over 450 graduates who are prepared to take advantage of life's opportunities. So graduates, families, and Georgia Southern University, let's congratulate each other with a sincere round of applause.
The Jack N. David College of Graduate Studies, College of Business Administration. Justin Van McCartney. Joseph Michael Jones. Daniel Christopher McAlpin. Benjamin James Coffey. Michael Scott Brownlee. Joshua J. Williams. Robert Simon Tinter. Stephen Healy Gambrell, Tyler Grant Dunnigan, Megan Lynn Woodall, Stacy Michelle Pantalini, Benja G, Dung Tong, Adam Charles McCluskey, Michael Brundage, Joseph Richard Murray Jr., Burley Wayne Taylor III, Philip Blair Butelman, Jeremy Randall Colson, William Rhett Hickman III, Justin Worth Davis, Chelsea Renee Lewis, Katie E. Smith, Greevy Rashawn Nemore, Sarah Renee Burnett, Nicole Griffin, Annette Fund, Christopher Chernick,